Hello! This video will provide a brief overview on how to book a client in for admission at your shelter. So I'm currently logged into the test site, as you can see in this pink banner, under the Gathering Place shelter, as you can see up here. So you may see some options not present in your menu, as different service providers can have different options. However, all shelters have the admissions module, as this is one of the main functionalities of HIFIS. So, there are two ways to navigate to the admissions module. The easiest and probably most common way is to select admissions from the front desk tab right here. The second option is to search for a specific client and select a small house next to their name, which I will show you now. Let's say we are searching for our client Jiminy Cricket, type their name in. They appear in our client list, and if we wanted to check this person into shelter, we would go over here, hit that little house labeled admissions. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to show you the first way I mentioned, just because it's a little more straightforward and easy to access. So I'll take us back to the main page and we'll go from there. So we're going to go to front desk and click on admissions. This will take you to the admission screen where you can see all the clients currently checked in under your service provider, as well as what room and what bed they are in. So to add a new client, we're going to scroll to the bottom and click this button right here, Add Book-in. So we need to indicate what client we are booking in. We are booking Jiminy Cricket in. Since Jiminy is already part of the system, their name will appear here. If the name does not appear, you need to add that client to the system. See the video titled Add a New Client for a full walkthrough of that. But for our example, Jiminy is known to the system, so we don't have to create a new client file. You'll also likely get a client attestation alert. Pull it up here, just like this, if you have not accessed the file of this person in a while. So ensure that you are adding the correct person, scroll down and hit yes. Record the time that you are booking the client in, and you can also backdate this information as needed. So I'm going to say that Jiminy checked in on March 25th at 1:54 p.m. If you want to fill in an expected book out date, you can do so as well. The next required field is reason for service. Here, I'm going to select eviction by landlord. There are no other required fields here, so we can scroll to the bottom and select next. On this next screen, you will be assigning the new client to a room and bed. All the beds open at your service provider should appear on the screen. If a bed is already occupied, you'll see the name of the person checked in and the box will be grayed out. For example, in this bed, Eves Young is checked in, Larry Leroy is checked in, and Quinn Quincy is checked in. To see a legend, hover over the left side of the page. You can also change the size of beds to whatever is easiest for you to view. I myself prefer to click on large icons, as it's just a little bit easier to parse. So, to check a client in, ensure that the client is highlighted in blue. I'm going to go ahead and click off the client. They are no longer highlighted in blue, which means I'm not currently assigning this person to a bed. So to make sure that I am about to assign them to a bed, I click back on them, make sure they're highlighted in blue, and then find a bed to check them into. Let's say bed 12. The bed will now turn to green and the name of the client will be placed there. Go back up to the top, hit save, scroll down, and there's your client. You have now successfully checked someone in to your shelter. You can see the reason for service, what time they were checked in, and what room and bed they are currently in. That's all for this. For a PDF walkthrough of booking in a client, be sure to check out the HIFIS resource page on the EHSJ community portal. See you in the next video.